Okay, magandang araw, good day. The Limbas Mandaragit Eagles Club is now back in this channel, and our topic is about the need to know the law. Well, everyone is conclusively presumed to know the law, but of course this presumption is very far from reality. But it has been established because of the obligatory force of the law. In fact, under our laws, the Civil Code, ignorance of the law excuses no one from compliance therewith. Once the law has been promulgated by Congress and has taken effect, it is the duty of everyone to know it, to know the law. Compliance with the law becomes unavoidable, and that nobody can escape its effects by claiming or by alleging in good faith or even in bad faith that he does not know the provisions of the law. Evasion of the law would be facilitated, and that the administration of justice defeated if persons could successfully plead ignorance of the law to escape the legal consequence of their acts, or to excuse non-compliance or to the non-performance of their legal duties. It is in this light that the Limbas Mandaragit Eagles Club undertake to have a program of this nature in this channel, hoping that many of our countrymen would know some basic yet very important laws that we often encounter in our daily activities. The daily activities we often hear involving our laws are, for instance, blatter. Magkakarinig tayo, magpa-blatter tayo. Or conciliation before the lupon of the respective barangay. Also about arrest. Also bail or yung tinatawag na piyansa. Also a law involving violence against women and their Children's Act or yung Republic Act 9262. Of course, the law on child abuse, Republic Act 7016, and the Dangerous Drugs Acts. These are common violations of our laws or issues in this country. Also libel, illegal gambling, or illegal possession of firearms, o yung mga aksidente sa kalsada na tinatawag reckless imprudence cases. Also search warrant. And another one yung ejectment, yung mga umuopa, napapaalis because of ejectment. Also we have checkpoints, especially nowadays during the election period. Okay, meron naman nagbibinta ng rights over a piece of land. O anong binibinta mo? Right. Or selling a piece of land which is covered by the Comprehensive Agrarian Reform Law. Ba't mo ibibinta? Kala ko ba'y wala kang lupa, pinagkalooban, ibibinta pa. Marami ding mga labor disputes, nag-i-strike ang mga empleyado against their employer because of legal problem, only labor disputes. Meron ding tinatawag na panluloko or swindling or estafa or violation ng batas pambansa bilang 22, yung mga talbog na cheque. Another problem na laging nangyayari is problem among members of the Homeowners Association. Ang dami niyan at ang masama na uwi sa demandahan on criminal cases and so many. Okay, the matters we mentioned are but one of the numerous issues involving our laws affecting the lives of many of our countrymen. Many of us do not know what are the function, for instance, of different government officers or government offices or affecting our laws. Like for instance, ano bang function ng isang barangay tanod, which is under the law are agents of a person in authority. The lupon barangay, ano bang tungkulin nila? The police, the NBI. O how about the lawyers of the Public Attorney's Office? Ano ang tungkulin nila? Yung iba nakakalungkot, sabihin din na the criminal case has already been filed in court. And then, kailangan ko ng pau lawyer para hahawak ng kaso ko sa hukuman. Not knowing that the lawyers are not authorized to handle cases or to prosecute cases in court, but it is the public prosecutors. Yung iba, judges, akala nila yung judges ay hari. Hindi. The judge is there to interpret the law based on the facts presented by the parties. And so many these issues on legal matters. Now, in this program, we will exert endeavor to share our knowledge in substantive law and procedural law. Pag sinabing substantive law in general, they are laws enacted by Congress, granting us rights and of course imposing obligation. Procedural laws, on the other hand, are those passed by the Supreme Court pursuant to the Constitution. And they are there, the remedial laws are there for the enforcement as well as protection of one's right. Without remedial law, the substantive law granting us rights and imposing obligations are nothing. Because it is through remedial law that our rights can be protected and enforced. This is illustrated by arrest made by public officers, the police officers. Why? Because arrest is governed by remedial law. We usually hear someone say, sige, patunayan mo sa korte na wala kang kasalanan. This is not correct. But it is understandable because many do not know that under the Constitution, an accused has in his favor the presumption of innocence. In criminal cases, the burden of proof lies with the prosecution. It is the prosecution who should prove in court all the elements of the crime charged as well as the identity of the accused. The accused being presumed innocent, he is not even required to present evidence for his defense. Now, the Fraternal Order of Eagles, Philippine Eagles, the first Philippine-born fraternal socio-civic organization, adheres to the principle of service through strong brotherhood. Thus, the Limbas Mandaragit Eagles Club is here in this YouTube channel to render service in the field of law for the good of all humanity. Surely, there will be series of lectures or discussion in this channel. Abangan lang. Thank you. Maraming salamat.